offense. I think after the end of the first quarter, y'all were up 23-12. Is starting fast on offense something you guys really harp on in practice, and how much do you think that helps you be able to control the game the entire way?
It's always right to jump out on people. I think every time we huddle up before a game, we say it starts with us first, and that's one thing we know we do. So when we jump out, that gives the momentum for everybody else.
For either of y'all, so do you think this game, the Open SEC, kind of serves as a statement as maybe non-conference didn't go like we wanted, but we can still do something here? Do y'all feel that way?
Yeah, I feel like the SEC is a whole new season. Today it started 0-0, and now we're 1-0. We haven't won our first SEC game in 5 years, so this means something to us, and I think it is a statement.
Same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's always a great win. I know, like she said, for the past 5 years we haven't won. Mm-hmm. This is my first time since I've been here. Yeah. So it means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm. And then either y'all, can y'all take me the third quarter when both teams combined for like 9 turnovers? It was pretty ugly there for a minute, and then coach called timeout. You recall kind of what she said to y'all, like kind of made y'all turn it back on the field?
She just told us to settle down. We was getting kind of sloppy. We was having a few back-to-back turnovers, so she just told us to settle down, and we just went out there and settled down and got after it.
It was more so us running our plays. When we rush, we don't get the outcome that we needed. So she told us to take our time and run our plays, and that's what we did. And you see, we executed pretty well.
How do you find the balance between that? Because from what I saw, it seemed like going out on the fast break and running, the lob you guys had early, getting a bunch of easy passes in the first quarter really helped you guys get out to the strong start that you did. So how do you balance, being careful but also being aggressive?
I think transition-wise, every team want to do transition shots, right? So we take those transitions off defense. When we're set on offense and defense set, we got to be able to slow ourselves down because we like the fast pace. So when we slow ourselves down and we execute our plays, we get what we want. Sometimes it's not always fast. The game ain't always going to be fast.
Going off the back of aggressiveness, you guys played with a lead for the entire game. How much does having a lead affect the way that you can be aggressive? Do you maybe make some more risky plays that could potentially help you get fast chance buckets, or does having a lead not really affect the way you go about it at all?
No. Having a lead, I think it doesn't affect. I think either way we still gotta work hard. We gotta get the effort and energy that we need to keep that lead. Ain't no way we finna let up a league like that anyways.
I think when we have the lead, we be so excited to keep the lead that causes our turnovers. Yeah. I think we always want to push the pace and keep our foot on their throat. I think that's why we turn it over sometimes. But we definitely don't want to settle down. Like, we're not comfortable with having the lead.
And then to follow up on that, to keep improving on that, is that kind of an effort to kind of keep things going in the second half like you were able to do tonight? Because I feel like in the games y'all came up short, it was kind of a first half lead, then it went well. It's kind of the first step saying, okay, we can hold on to this.
Yeah, I think we definitely just need to do better just coming out in that third quarter. But I know we'll figure it out.
And then, Taja, there was one play where you got the steal. I think you swatted it up. I don't remember who it was. And you got the assist, and Coach Taylor went absolutely nuts on that one play. 2 parts. How big of a momentum bolt is that to see her just go absolutely crazy on the sideline? And then just the success you have with throwing the ball around. Just how do you make that look so easy?
It's definitely nice seeing your head coach happy. But as far as my assists, it's just my teammates. It's just the relationships that I have with them. I know exactly where they're going to be on the court. I know where they like to score the ball. So I just put them in positions where they can be successful.
She dropped dimes, man. She dropped dimes. It ain't much you can say about that. You see the assist average, man, them dimes right there.
Second in the country right now. Think you can climb that up a little bit more as the season goes on?
Oh, of course. As long as we keep finishing for it, it's going to go up.
And then, Caliya, what can you say about the duo of you and Jen on the floor at the same time. I mean, do you guys feel like there's kind of a harmony there? I mean, do you guys like being out there at the same time?
Of course. Big man and big man, we work a lot together. So the chemistry we have is definitely on the court. You can see it. It's the same as it is off the court. Jen is like my Mac, so
Yeah.
it's just another person.
And last thing I got, going back on what a performance you guys had tonight, again leading wire to wire. What do you think that says about the quality of your performance that you never allowed your opponent to take a lead during the game?
Like I said, I think it's a statement. I mean, we take pride in every game, but I think, SEC opener, haven't won our first game in 5 years. I think we just had a lot of pride today and our chip on our shoulder, not to let them get ahead on us. And we lost to them last year.
And I think it also played with the energy we had coming out. We were so hyped for the game. Like, our energy was everything today.
That's all I got.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.